Hi lovelies, welcome back once again to Veeba's Kitchen, and I believe you're all doing great. Thanks for returning. I appreciate you all. Today I want to share with you my simple way of making mixed vegetable paste that can replace your tomato paste and is so perfect for your stews and your sauces. And in the end, I'll show you how to preserve this for a longer period of time, even without a fridge or freezer. So if you're interested, please stay tuned to the end, and as always, be inspired. Don't forget to also like, share, comment on the video, okay? Without further ado, lovelies, let's begin. And first of all, I introduce you my ingredients, and I've got celery, I've got beetroot, I've got onion, and I've got carrots. I'm going to wash them thoroughly under running water using my vinegar, lemon juice, and salt, and after that, cut them into pieces, okay? And here I've got my next ingredients, and they are my sauteed red bell peppers. I'll set them aside for later use here. So in a pan, I'm adding my carrots, next my celeries, next my beetroots, and next my onions. I'm adding a little bit of water to start with the steaming process, okay? So 3 minutes after steaming, I'm back, and here I'm going to mix them together by stirring gently, okay? At this point, the heat is not too high because I do not want to burn my vegetables, okay? And from all indications, the water is almost dried out, so I'm adding oil to start frying the vegetables, okay? And I'll let them fry until they are translucent and have released their flavors together, yeah? And this could take about 7 or 8 minutes. By the time could be more, depending on the amount of vegetables you are sauteing or frying at the moment. Yeah, lovelies, we are almost done. As you can see, our vegetables are now tender. They've become translucent. So I'll let them cool down and transfer them into my blender. And of course, I'll go ahead and blend them until nice and smooth. Okay, lovely so far. If you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to like, share for others to see, and don't forget to comment for your girls to know your thoughts about this recipe, okay? And not forgetting our sauteed red bell peppers. I'm going to add them to the blender as well. So we are back after a few minutes, and oh, this is so beautiful. I love the vibrant color, and I love the beautiful aroma. Lovelies. I'm mixing everything together, and the next thing is to cover it up for all the water to dry out and until it's cooked to perfection, okay? I'm back after 15 minutes, and so far so good. We are getting there. I love the thickness of it. It's amazing. The water is about 99% dried out to me, considering the way I want my consistency, okay? So at this point, I'll turn off the heat and allow it to cool down because I love the consistency like this. However, you can still let the water dry out more if you want it thicker than this, okay? For it to cool down quickly, I'll continue to stir to open it up for the air to help with the process, yeah? And after that, lovelies, we will continue from there. So keep watching and go nowhere. So few minutes later, here we are, nicely cooled down, and I love the color. So at this point, you can then transfer it into any container of your choice. Or right away, you can start using it for your stews, your soups, and your sauces. But lovelies, if you want to store this for a longer period of time, even without fridge or freezer, then go nowhere and let me show you my simple tips and tricks. So in the boiling water, add your clean glass jars like this to sterilize, okay? In total for about 20 minutes or even more if you like, okay? And make sure you sterilize them really well, like I'm doing, okay? By even putting some of the hot water in your glass jar, like I'm doing. If the water in the pot or saucepan you are sterilizing the jars in are not up to the brim or even almost to the brim. I hope you get it. I've sterilized them so well, and I'm bringing them out of the boiling water after 20 minutes, yeah? And the bottles and the lid are so clean and smell good. So here we go. I will now proceed to transfer all my mixed vegetable paste into the jars just like this. Lovely, this is very aromatic. Looking at the way we started the whole thing from the beginning to this point, Oh, you don't need to be told that this is so flavorful. Lovelies, if it's your first time ever stumbling on my channel, hey, you are warmly welcome. So far, I hope you've been inspired and I'm sure you join this amazing family. Please don't forget to click on the bell button to receive updates from me whenever I upload new videos. Now, lovelies, it's now time to again steam our mixed vegetable paste together with the glass jar for another 20 minutes. I only use the kitchen foil to experiment to you that if your lid is not too tight or closing firmly, this is the way to go, okay? So we are all done and into the boiling water they go again. However, if your lid is firm and can close tightly, you don't need to use the kitchen foil, okay? So lovelies, I hope you are just not watching the video, but rather you give this a try and thank me later. So 20 minutes later, I'm back and that's it. We are all done and I'm bringing them out of the boiling water, okay? Please don't forget to recommend the channel to families and friends who may like my recipes, okay? And your girl will always be grateful. Lovelies, check this out. This is so perfect for your stews, your jollof rice, for your sauces, and even for your soups. Lovelies, I hope you've been inspired. For more of my videos, please follow me on Instagram, like and follow my Facebook page. Follow your girl on TikTok and Twitter for more updates. Thanks for watching. See you all again in my next video. Until then, stay blessed, stay safe, be good, take care, and enjoy. Toodles, peace out.